Hello, if anybody's there. I can't tell if anybody's there yet. I'm gonna just start working. I'm basically doing Be Brendan Brave. I thought I would come on because I know people are waiting. Just got done watching Dassey. I was like, hey, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll go live too after him. And then, anyway, this is how I do Be Brendan Brave. One person's here. Hi, person. After this, I'm going to make a video for Linda. I'm going to make a video for Linda's channel, like I made for Jinxon for this channel. Or you can all watch me do that too. I just downloaded like a whole bunch of her videos from her channel. Actually at work right now. I'm sitting at work. My clients are sleeping. And there's absolutely nothing else. After I was done making the video, I was going to play World of Warcraft. So, depending on how soon I get done with this. Hey, Yoris. Yes, I'm live. Hey, Nosy. Yeah, I just thought I would hop on and this is what I was doing. I can't sing for you guys, but you can watch me work. I can do this too. So I can watch chat. There we go. Now I can see chat. This is tedious work. Yeah, it's about 7 hours. It should be 6 a.m. for me when we find out. And I'll still be at work. And then after work, I actually have a work meeting, so I won't be able to really fully read whatever it is until I get home from work. And that can be that probably will be at 10 a.m. my time. So hopefully it's good news that I'll be walking into. I'm hoping that Linda or somebody will go live. Foul Play is going to go live and read it? Sweet. Ah, yes, we're done. Very good. Oh, I have to do this. Yeah, I can't wait then. I probably, like I said, I probably won't be able to watch the live as it's going on, but I'll definitely I'll definitely be able to do a catch up on it. Yeah, I'm excited to see what it's going to be. Like, what does everyone think it's going to be? Does anybody have any insight on it, or? I wonder what it's going to say. I hope so. I don't have a lot of faith in them doing anything good. Like, I feel like they're going to do everything they possibly can to make it, to stop whatever real justice from happening. So, all right, I'm going to be working on this video for Linda now. So you're all going to watch me work my magic. Woo. This is Jinx's video that I did for Jinx. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Like I said, I don't usually try to be negative about things, but I just realistically, I know that they'll do everything they possibly can to keep Stephen and Brendan in prison. So let me see. Actually, I need to see if I have. I need a. Hold on. Actually, I wonder if she has something. Oh, my computer's being slow now. Not that one. This one. I need a header. Of some sort. Let me see if I get like this one right here. I wonder. Nope, I didn't want that. Well, okay, hold on. Yeah, I guess it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't for them, huh? Like, you gotta, like, either way you do it. Up, I think, to send me a picture of her channel. I just don't feel good today. Alright, let's see. So, my idea is to make an opening for her, kind of like I did with Jinx. So I have to find good clips. try that. No, it's not. Hi, Melbilly.
They go hand in hand. People need to understand.
No, it's not. I'm making an intro video for Linda's channel. I made the one for Jinx and the one for mine. I was hoping. Let's try this right here.
Warning, they warned him after he's down on the ground dead. Don't move, hold it, whatever. Oh, you don't have to do that? Excuse me, since when did it become I see you, I'm shooting you, rather than whoa, wait a minute, we're here, you know, maybe we can help you, you're a hostage.
I was hoping I would get, I'm trying to get happy faces. There we go. Oops, oops, wrong way.
Donation, you know, but you know, I can do what I
It all
can do.
helps.
That's right. And I think it's fantastic that they're doing that. I think it's fantastic that everybody is helping. We
wasn't a lot.
There we go.
And they raised double what they had even asked for. And
there we go. Right there. Oh, back up. So touchy. There we go. And then like this. And then where is it? There we go. Doesn't help that my computer is slightly slow. How are you guys doing? How are you doing tonight, Melbilly? Are you excited about tomorrow? This takes forever. There we go. Yeah, this is a live. I'm editing a video. I figured I'd do this since everyone was up. It's all good, Jasmine. I hope you're having a good time. Or having a good morning, I should say. Wherever you are in the world. Good evening, good night. It's like 11:31 p.m. here. I'm at work. I actually work night shift. I work from 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. every Monday through Thursday. Yes. My work has been done. The name of the game in my job is stay awake. So this is me trying to stay awake. 5 a.m. Oh, jeez. F that. No, see, 5 a.m. I'd still be awake, and then I get home like at 8 a.m. normally, and then I go to bed between 10 and noon, depending on how wired I am. Yeah, no, I made a video for Jake's, and I told Linda I would make one for her too, an intro. So here I am. See, actually. Three seconds. Turn it down to
creating animosity, and you're
I forgot to take the noise out of it. That scared me. Whoa. Oh, jeez. I think any news, right, is good news, right? Is that what they say? I think any further movement on the case is good, whether it's a evidentiary hearing or not. I feel like they might grant the evidentiary hearing because I feel like there's too much to deny that. But then I also feel like the state will do anything and everything they can to stop anything good happening for Stephen and Brendan, because it's in the best interest of Wisconsin, honestly, to keep them in prison, even though it's actually not the best interest. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. It can go either way. I think that I'm prepared for the worst, but hope for the best. So I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't grant anything tomorrow. Exactly, yeah. That's what I'm saying. So like it's really hard to it's hard to like know for a fact like what they could be thinking. What they could be thinking about doing. Absolutely. You know, everything in America is all politics. It's all strategetic like politics of like what's the best interest you can do for the political agendas that they have. You know, they'll do almost anything and everything to look up at the camera, Becca. Gosh, to do anything that they can to help them and do what they need to do. Like, I hate to be so negative about it, but like at the end of the day, it's at the end of the day, it's nothing about actual justice. It's everything about what can we do to save our asses and yeah, further along what we need to get done. And it sucks because you have real human beings and like
Everything planned, and I look like a fool on low budget productions. I'm still talking about it. Then that's all you really got to do, right? So with that, I am going to say,
aw, I can hear the squeaky toy in the background. That must be my Luna. You know, it sucks is because there's real life people in this. Like, you know, there's Brendan and Steven, real life human beings who are suffering, who don't need to be. Like, there's no real logical reason for them to be where they are. But, you know, the state has them there. And it just sucks. Like, it's a shitty situation, and all we can do is just keep doing what we're doing and then hope for justice, you know, to happen. Nope, they don't want to rock the boat. They don't want to rock the boat. Because rocking the boat, creating waves, they just don't want to look bad. I think, okay, so I got the clips of people. I think one more. And then we'll see. Bling. Oh. Let's see here. Here we go. Sorry, I was just looking for something and I found it. All right. This one. Oh, for me, I have to set a time for 8:30 your time to see what happens. For me, it's 6 a.m. So, but for Wisconsin, it would be 8. There we go. Oh, look at those smiles. I love it. Oh. I try to get happier, like looking. Oh, geez, look at that. Let's do it this way. That Justice Matters guy, he's really cute, huh? Not that he's married, I think, but, you know. Yeah, I wonder how Steven's doing right now. Like, I know Mark and Stacy's life said that he felt confident, whatever, but yeah, those are my headphones that I normally wear. I actually had to take the earpieces off the last few days because I've had to bring them to work here, and those earpieces, they easily pop off, and I'm afraid of losing them. So I've kind of taken them off. So right now I'm wearing the headpiece, but I'm not. I took the ears off, but all right. See, that's great. Oh, that was great. That's my favorite clip so far. You see how happy they look? Okay. So what I'm gonna do real quick is, yeah, he is a great guy. I enjoy his videos and the content he puts out. I'm gonna do something real quick though. I have to do something on my phone real quick because I have to make this picture here. I have an app on my phone where I can do it easier. But I'm trying to. My computer's all slow. There we go. Let me do this. There we go. Now you can't see my messages. Okay. If I was Steve, I don't think I would be able to sleep. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, I don't think I would be able to sleep either. I think I'd be on like completely like panicking anxiety, but I have anxiety issues. I don't know if he does. So I couldn't sleep either tonight if I was him. I don't know how they do it, both Brendan and Steven during this stuff. Um, although if I wasn't working tonight, I probably would. I don't know. I would make myself go to sleep because to me it's like, well, I want it to be tomorrow, so I need to go to sleep. But I don't like. I would Benadryl myself to sleep. I don't know if they could do that. Yeah, I don't know if he can do that, but like I can imagine because what is it? It's like almost 2 a.m. there, I think. So, gosh, it's a long night if you think about it, of just like not sleeping and like stressing and just laying there, and you can't really like you don't really have a lot of things you can do in prison. You know, you could probably watch TV or read a book, but could you keep your mind, you know, from freaking out and doing and being able to like read a book or something? Like I don't know if I could. Um, save desktop, save. Okay, now we can go back to our regular. If I was Steven, I don't think I'd be able to see. Yeah, I already read that one. Okay. All right, now to go back to our regular scheduled of editing, hosted by Becca of Brendan Talks. So I made the cover. I call it the cover photo. I just need to. Oh, board game. What kind of board game would you guys play, Jazz Naz? I loved playing board games when I was a kid with my friends and family. Now I can't do board games. Like I don't have the I guess I don't have the patience for it. Oh, I've never heard of those 2-1 zombie side. Sorry, I have to wait for my computer to catch up with what I was doing. Hold on.
oh my God, my computer froze, and then everything like closed out, and then the video I was working out just went away. So I'm kind of slightly annoyed. Luckily I didn't get too far into editing. Yay, I'm back. Yay. Um, but that's kind of annoying that that happened. I want to blame the internet, but I think it's the computer. And the program I was using was just too much, just too much, just too much information. And you're like, you're doing too much. But let me see. Yeah, I was in the process of making a video for Linda's channel. And I use this program called Fourth Film, and it usually works pretty good. I don't know what was going on with that. So let's try this again. Maybe it'll be from where I left off. No, it all crashed before. Oh, it did save it. Thank God. Oh, shoot. That's awesome. Oh man, I'd been so sad if it didn't save it. Okay. Let's see. Boom. We're back. I like this screen, by the way. Look at that. Ah. Ooh, it's a screen within a screen within a screen within a screen within a screen. It's an infinite amount of screens. It's just all there. Woo! Yeah, here's what I have so far. Maybe it was the internet. Now it's acting a lot better. Oh, never mind. So, desktop. I made these pictures while move it over here. Come on, computer. You can do it. I believe in you. There. Good. Welcome. Welcome to Checking Convictions. Let's make it 5 seconds long. Or maybe we'll make it 4 seconds long. So then the concept is welcome. Okay. Um, let me think here. How should I do this? Because here's the guest part, and I want to do. There's this other picture that I made. So this is the title card, and then there's this picture. Welcome. And then there's this other picture that right here. Interviewing the community. Make that 4 seconds long. This is called Fourth Film. It's free. You just download it. It's available in the Microsoft Store. I use it for all my video editing. It's pretty basic. It's nothing fancy or what, you know what I mean? So it does what I need it to do. Yeah. There's another video, actually. Hold on, I'm going to. I'm gonna do something real quick. I want to download another video, but I don't want to share the screen up while I'm doing it. But because now I have an idea of what I want to put in between. In between those two things. How are you doing today, Disco? What time is it where you are? It's morning time. You said you're drinking coffee. Oh, it's 8 a.m. over there? Gosh, that's funny. That's funny. So you still have, wow. So it's going to be evening time when the decision comes out for you guys. Aw, I'm happy to see you too, Disco. I'm always happy to talk with you. I feel like we have like really awesome chats. We'll see what happens, huh? Hopefully it's a celebration. Yeah, please do. I love comedy stuff. Yeah, hopefully it's celebration. Hopefully. Um, I like to think any news is good news, but you know how it goes. Uh, there's this video that Linda did that I think I'm gonna um, because it's so cute. I love her little videos that she does. The paperwork said that it should be in by 8 or 8:30 a.m. Wisconsin time, which is Central Time, and it should be so 6 o'clock my time, 6 a.m. my time. So we will see. Yeah, there you go. 2:30 your guys' time. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That kind of sucks that you guys have to wait all day long. Like, one cool thing about over here is that it's first thing in the morning. So, like, a lot of people will be sleeping, and it'll hopefully the time will go by faster. But then, if in your guys' predicament, you have like a whole day of stuff you have to do. So, like, if your day drags on, then it's gonna drag on, you know? So that's why at least over here, we can knock ourselves out and sleep through it the whole night and then first thing in the morning. But for you guys, it kind of sucks. I think I think Foul Play is planning on doing a live discussion as soon as they get their paperwork from whoever is getting it. And yeah, Jazz will let you know because I know they're gonna do a discussion, an open mic discussion, I think. And me and Nosy have a bet going on who's gonna find the who's gonna get the paperwork first. I think honestly it's gonna be Stephen Avery Project. Um, Not that I'm a fan of Stephen Avery Project, but they tend to get information first and out there. Um, I think it's because Jack West is friends with somebody who runs the paperwork department. I'm not 100% sure on that one, so don't quote me, but um, at least I feel like that's my understanding of it. Uh, yeah, I think it's a Facebook page. Stephen Avery Project, the Facebook page. I don't know anything about the group. I'm not in the group. If they have a group, I'm not in there. I just know about the page. Oh yeah, I don't care where it comes from, Disco. I feel like it's gonna come from there first. And then Nosy's like, you wanna make a bet? And I'm like, I always wanna make a bet. No, I don't really. I'm too poor to make bets. But but I did bet $1. I was like, I bet $1 that it'll come from Stephen Avery Project first. But we'll see. It could come from anywhere first, I guess, whoever has access to it, because I don't know how this particular thing works. I think if anybody gets it first, it's going to be Kathleen Zellner, and then she's going to post it on her website, right? So, should have got coffee before work. Downfall. All right, so it's done downloading. All right. So I just need to wait for my computer to catch up a little bit, and then all right, am I frozen again? Nope. Okay, you can still hear me. Good. All right. My computer was doing something weird again. Good. I'm glad I didn't say something really bad like, dang it. Start cussing out my computer. um but yeah. No, I'm sure Kathleen Zellner is going to be one of the first people that gets it. So I think it's just a matter of uh after that, like if we get it from her website or if somebody else gets it. Yep, beers regardless. Ah, man, sometimes I miss drinking. Drinking and smoking. Like, one of the best things in the world I used to think was first thing in the morning. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. Never mind. Hold on. Okay. We're not going to do that anymore, sharing screen. Because I think it's too much and then it boots me out completely. So we're just not going to do that anymore. But I'm back. And yeah, it's like every time I do the share screen, as soon as I do that, then it's back. Then it just like freezes and then I have to exit out everything again. So, which is the first time it's ever acted like that for me. So I'm thinking it's the Wi-Fi. I'm using the Wi-Fi where I'm at right now, and it's not super reliable. Like I can't even pull up another page. Okay. But yeah, let me see if I can at least do this while. There we go. So I hope everyone's doing okay so far tonight. I just gotta do something real quick. My computer is taking a while to do it. I think I'm gonna have to get bigger memory on my. Gonna have to take it in and get like the internal hard drive on this laptop here. This was a gift from Linda. She gave it to me during the rally because she said she doesn't use it, which has been really helpful because my old laptop actually, I don't know, I'd have to look. I downloaded War of Warcraft on here a few nights ago, so I know that takes up like a lot of memory and space. Which could be why it's acting all crummy right now. So I might have to remove it, which sucks because I was really looking forward to playing that. And I said I'd have to look. I think on the sticker here, it says up to 500 gigabytes of storage. 4 gigabyte DDR4 memory. So you like right now it's frozen again, but you can still hear me. Yeah, it's not a lot. So but that's fine. I was actually considering taking my laptop and my old laptop in anyway, because the only real problem with that laptop is that it's I mean the keyboard's broken and the power source is broken, like that has to be replaced. Like it finally just completely broke. So it was actually convenient to get this laptop because I can't use my other laptop at all now. But the other laptop had like a lot more memory. Hello, Cheese God. Welcome to our live. We're just talking. You're new here, aren't you? It's nice to meet you. I feel like I would remember somebody named Cheese God. Welcome to Brendan Talks. I was doing a live stream, making a video for my co-host for her channel, but my computer keeps freezing like it's doing right now. Like it's stalling and it's freezing and it's like I don't want to work. Much like how my attitude in just, but I'm talked to everybody, so that's good. Are you so just curious, Cheese God, are you excited about the news for tomorrow? That's going to be coming out. Are you aware of that? Ooh, I'm back. I'm on my phone because I'm gonna restart my computer. Goodbye, goodbye, disco pervert. I'll be talking to you later in the day. Yeah. Yeah, Cheese God. Did you know anything about making a murderer then? Because it sounds like you just randomly found our chat, so that's awesome. This is Making a Murderer from the documentary. We are a support YouTube for Brendan Dassey. We do things here for him and talk about his case, and tomorrow his uncle Stephen Avery has some big news coming up in his case, and we're all kind of really excited for it and eager to find out what it could be from his lawyer. And I think they're considering doing a retrial for him, or an evidentiary hearing that might lead to a retrial. Maybe, hopefully. I had to restart my laptop. I was on my laptop. But yeah. So I like your name though. I like Cheese. I think Cheese is awesome. It's kind of funny if you don't know Making a Murderer. Oh, okay. That's cool. I mean, yeah, that's cool. I didn't realize that there was a way for you to do that. Like, so I must be in some sort of group or algorithm or something like that, huh? Yeah, I didn't know YouTube worked like that. Well, welcome. I hope you, if anything, I hope that you subscribe and decide to stick around more. If you're into this kind of stuff, we deal, like I said, yeah, it's on Netflix. We're mostly, like I said, we're mostly Brendan Dassey support YouTube for him. So we talk a lot about his case and different advocacy things that we do for him and stuff like that. And yeah, we're all very passionate about wrongful convictions and bringing researching them and stuff like that. So, all right. That was just a soda. I'm not drinking alcohol at work. Oh yeah, it's on Netflix. Called Making a Murderer. We're all hoping for good news tomorrow. I think it's definitely worth a watch. Yeah, Jasmine, it's worth a watch. Very very sad story. This guy, I'll just give a quick rundown. It's not quick, but this guy was wrongfully convicted for 18 years in Wisconsin for a rape that he never did, and he was exonerated for that rape through DNA, through the Innocence Project. And then 2 or 3 years later, he was suing the county because there was evidence showing that that they knew of his innocence, but how they knew he was innocent, but they kept the information hush hush because they didn't want to release him from prison, because they wanted there's a theory that they kind of touch base on in the documentary that Stephen Avery wasn't a liked person, so they didn't want him to be freed because they didn't like him, because they didn't like his family. I think my personal opinion is they probably didn't like him, but I think a lot of places in America are mostly almost buzzcut. Yeah. I don't think they would have let anybody off easily. Once you're convicted of something, I think they'll fight tooth and nail to keep you where you are. So my opinion is that they may not have liked him, but I don't think they would have admitted, if it was anybody else too, that they got it wrong. But unfortunately, in that situation and scenario, there was a serial rapist out there who was raping women that could have been caught and brought to justice, and women could have been saved. You know, the torment and the awfulness that, so yeah, you've seen the episode. Yeah, and then so then yeah, and then a couple episodes in, you see that he is trying to sue the county, and then this woman goes missing. She is a photographer, Teresa Hallbach, and then they arrest Steven, and then they basically get his 16-year-old nephew, who this channel is dedicated to, Brendan Dassey, and they basically coerce him into confessing to a murder and rape and murder. through like 4 different interrogations at 4 different points, back to back. Brainwashed the poor kid. Just awful. And yeah, they've been in prison ever since. And Brendan, with Stephen's case, it's significantly, because they were tried differently. So the difference between Brendan's case and Stephen's case is that, like that, and everything. Yeah, I know. So Stephen's case, there's planted evidence, the possibility of planted evidence, and stuff like that. So like he can be exonerated with shown that the evidence is false, or DNA and all that stuff, right? Unfortunately, with Brendan's case, because he was tried separately than his uncle's, his was only based on his confession. There was no DNA or anything linking him to being a part of this murder other than that coerced confession. So yeah, that's, and you're right, she's got and a lot of prisoners are sitting in prison right now who are innocent. Like, if you actually go and look at the Innocent Project, and the Innocent Project also mostly deals with people who can be exonerated with DNA. People like Brendan, is really hard to exonerate them with confession like that. You really have to do a lot of work. But there's other people, like if you watch the show, the documentary Dream Killer, it's kind of in the same thing, where you've got 2 people that are convicted of a murder that they didn't do, Charlie Erickson and Ryan Ferguson. And Ryan Ferguson is freed because he didn't confess to anything, and all the evidence was shown to prove that he didn't do it. But unfortunately, with Charlie Erickson, he's still in prison because he's the one that gave the coerced confession. Devont Stanford and Thomas Cogdell, you can see that you can get innocent kids. Yep, absolutely. It happens all the time, unfortunately. And luckily, they're creating laws now to prevent police from basically lying to juveniles, because they can do that. You as an adult, they can bring you into a room, right, and say, you're a suspect of killing this person. And we have your blood, we have your DNA, we have video of you there, and blah, 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 blah. We have all this proof, so you need to confess to us and tell us that you did. They're allowed to do that, even if there is none of that. And they were doing it to kids, and kids are especially susceptible to yeah, pled guilty, exactly. Yeah, Jaznaz, they did plead guilty. Charlie did plead, and there's more to that, but I'll get back to that in a second. But hey, Marion, thank you for joining. We're just talking right now, I was trying to make a video, but my computer kept freezing, so we're just chit-chatting. But yeah, police can straight up lie to you as an adult and say, we know you did it, we have all this evidence, we have all this proof, you just need to confess to us. And it, with kids are generally are raised to respect authority and to respect police, and police are there to help, and police are there to listen, and blah, blah, blah. And then you actually, and it's legal, exactly. And so police know this, and they use that, and that's how they get these kids to confess. And the kids don't understand what they're confessing to. Good morning, Darkside. they don't understand. They don't understand the concept of it. They don't understand the magnitude of it. They don't understand that once they confess to something like that, that's it. You know, yeah, most kids. Brendan was, you know, Charlie Erickson was. Um, but yeah, no, it's a problem. But you know, luckily places now like Illinois, Oregon, Ohio is working on it next. They're creating laws to basically protect children from the same fate that happened to Brendan. So I think that's if you had to choose something at least positive to happen to Brendan's story, is that at least they're starting to realize that it is a problem and they're starting to do something about it. My computer's finally working, so hold on. I need to do something that I tried to start to do. See, now it's working fine. I don't know what it was. I think, like I said, I think trying to do the screen share thing. Um, huh, that's weird. Let me see something. Anything that shows you that you cannot run. Yeah. Oh shit. Pressed the wrong button. It's been that's the thing, you know, and it's a really sad fact, Jaznaz, is that you really can't trust the police. You really, really can't. You can't trust this is where I'm looking at. You can't trust the police. You can't trust um it's so weird. Now let's try it. Yeah, you can't trust the police worth anything. You know, honestly, it's really a scary fact, but um, because at the end of the day, these people just want to. It's really sad. Police officers, not all police officers. There's some really awesome police officers. I know some really great people who are police officers, so it's not all police officers. So, you know, don't, I know I'm making a generalized statement here, but I know it's not all of them. But a lot of them are trained to just solve the case and then move on. Hey, Fen, welcome. Um, you know, they're trained to just solve the case and then move on. And I think that mentality with a lot of them is uh, is like that. Um, you basically just anything that you possibly can do to solve it. So then that way it helps their statistics. It makes the police station look good. You know, it's embarrassing to the city, to the county, or whatever when these things can't be solved. You know, it looks bad to the public, so they try to do what they can do to solve it. And I'm not saying necessarily that's a bad thing, but the mentality is that it causes wrongful convictions in a way. Yeah. So where are you from, Cheese God? That's interesting. Um, so you've never been, or you've been once or twice to America, or You know, and that's the other thing, I guess. Not only can they lie to you in the interview room, but honestly, you're right, Jasnaz. What makes them stop from lying to you in the courtroom? From Spain. That's a great place. It's funny that, just want to point this out, Cheese God. It's funny that your name is Cheese God because we're talking about a wrongful conviction that happened in Wisconsin and they're known for cheese. And I honestly thought, just based off your name, you were somewhat involved in the case because it's like, oh, cheese God, you know, Wisconsin's cheese. But yeah, welcome, definitely. I'm so glad that you're here with us. So if you know, it's a great time to plug the channel, but we've got tons of videos and content of the interview that Brendan endured. And we've been going over the post-conviction stuff here too. Every Sunday we go over his post-conviction hearing in 2010, where his lawyers break down everything that went wrong in his case while it was going to court. And I just think it's very important that people, even though a lot of the people who follow our channel are veterans to this case, but there's a lot of newcomers, and I think it's very important to break it down for them so they can really fully understand like what went wrong. It's more than just he was coerced, they threw him in prison. You know, there was like a whole thing from the time his lawyers, he went through 1, 2, 3, 4 different lawyers, you know, and slandered in the media and manipulated into giving more confessions with O'Kelly and that lie detector test. And hey, Darkside, I hope you have a great day at work. Thank you so much for stopping by as always. But yeah, we're also have a lot of like petitioning and like supporters support. Ah, I like that. That should be for Linda's thing because she does that too. Supporters support. Oh, it's almost 1 a.m. here. Oh my gosh, I still have. Everyone's like, oh, we got like this much time until the new thing comes out. And I'm looking at the clock being like, I have 7 hours of work left, guys. Oh, yikes. 7 hours of work. Yeah, I get off at work at 8 a.m. and then, but the thing should, because I'm actually 2 hours ahead or behind Wisconsin, and so it'll actually be like 6 o'clock or 6:30 in the morning for me when the paperwork gets posted or whatever. But 6 a.m. here, 6:30 here, I'll be getting my clients up and getting them ready to go for the day, feeding them breakfast and stuff. Damn work, let me tell you about that. I feel your pain, Dark Side. I wish I had the day off, honestly. I just don't feel good. I've been coughing all day, all for me night. My schedule's backwards, y'all. So I've been coughing all night for me for you guys daytime, me nighttime. Me personally, I am a caregiver for mentally and physically disabled individuals. I work night shifts, so I'm the one that at nighttime I do the cooking and the cleaning. Not cooking, but I do the cleaning and laundry and make sure the house is clean, and then I get the guys going in the morning and get them dressed. And oh, were you talking to Dark Side? She works in retail. I'm all like, let me tell you what I do for a living. Nah, well, I it's not easy work, but I do love my clients. Like, they're like family to me. I've been working here for almost 3 years, and yeah, I it doesn't pay great. Actually, it pays really crummy. Right now, I could go to McDonald's and get paid 15, 16 bucks an hour, which is $3 more than what I get paid currently. So that's kind of disheartening in a way. But I mean, not that the McDonald's workers don't deserve the money that they're getting. Like, I'm not trying to say that, but it would be nice to get paid a little bit more to do what I do, you know. But it is what it is. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I do. It has its ups and downs, obviously, like right now. Yeah. Um, I used to work in a nursing home, cheese grad, but I was a cook in a nursing home. So this was my first job, direct on care with people. And but I did enjoy cooking in the nursing home. I really enjoyed interacting with the residents. I really enjoyed interacting with the residents and being there. Yeah, I was just gonna say, the worst part about it though is, you create a bond with this human, and then ultimately they die because you're only in a nursing home for a few short years. Oh, you're a chef. That's cool. Yeah, I actually used to cook for a living before I became a caregiver. I used to cook in hospitals, so nothing fancy. Um, yeah, Dark Side, I really, really do enjoy what I do. But it I say this sometimes, it actually getting this job saved my life in a way. So I was in a really low place in my life, dark place in my life when I started working here, and it actually really was uplifting in a way to work here. So I'm really thankful for that. And and yeah, that's true. Always the crummy, always the jobs that are kind of necessary. It seems don't get really get paid a lot. Uh, like I said, like, it's no hate, tea, or shade to people who work at McDonald's or whatever. You got to do what you got to do to pay your bills, and that's cool that they make money. Because they got to pay their bills and they got families to take care of too. But like I said, it'd be nice if I got paid a little better. Then I could actually, not worry about paying my bills so much. How cool would that be? But yeah, um, it's funny. Everyone else seems to be from another country, and it's morning time for them, and here you and me are like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Except for Cheese God, I guess it's 4 a.m. there. Oh, yeah, right? Night owls. Can't help it. I used to be a night owl anyway before I got this job. That's why it wasn't really a big deal for me to take it. Although I have a new puppy, and she's about almost 11 weeks old, and she's like a baby. She's like a baby. Like every 2 hours she wakes up. She goes real hard for like an hour, just constantly. I want to play. I want to play. I want to play. And then she passes out for like an hour or two, and I sleep because it's in the daytime. I need to sleep for night, but then she wakes up again, and it's like I want to play. I want to play, and it's like back and forth, and it's harder because it's harder now for me to get through the night without yawning like this. All right. Yeah, they are a lot of work. They are not lying when they say that puppies are like children. Because they are. I often wonder how Brendan's doing. Oh, me? Starting work now? I'm at work. My clients are sleeping. I wonder if he's awake too. Somebody in another place said I think it was Stacy Seabrook actually during his life. I don't know how true it is, but he said today's decision for Stephen doesn't really affect Brendan. But I think we all know deep down, in a way, it kind of does. Because if Stephen gets an evidentiary hearing, then I would imagine Brendan's lawyers can use some of the stuff that they do and help Brendan with. And so, I don't know, like I often think like what Brendan's doing in general, but like I wonder if Brendan is aware or is even kind of like, oh gee, I wonder what's gonna happen tomorrow too. I have one cat named Cheeto, and then I have my puppy named Ginger Snap, and then my dad has his dog named Eater, and then I have two mice. One's named Little Dude, and then the other one's name is Alice. Yes, I should be hearing something at 6 a.m. my time. Would be it's supposed to come out at 8:30 a.m. Wisconsin time, and that's 6:30 a.m. my time. I won't be going to bed until 9 a.m. when I get off from work. I have a work meeting after work too, so that's probably gonna last me an hour or so. but I should know the news. I probably won't be able to go live until later in the day if I choose to go live. It doesn't. It This channel is mostly for Brendan stuff. I chose to go live because I was doing Brendan stuff when I went live, and I thought, well, everyone's up and stress, waiting, and so why not? Because Stacy Seabrook was live, and then he was saying, like, I'm surprised other people aren't live right now. People should be live because this is monumental. And then I was like, you know what, Stacy, you're right. So I kind of did it, and now I'm kind of like, well, it's not really. Yeah, nervous. Like I'm I don't know how I feel. I don't feel nervous. You know, I feel eager. Is that a good word? I'm interested to see what's gonna happen. I don't know. It's all up in the air. Oh, what job? What job? What's your second job now? Then she's got. I thought about getting a second job. There is absolutely no time in my life for that, though. Yeah, I was doing Positively Brendan. Oh yeah, we've been waiting for so many years. Can you imagine, like in retrospect of everything, like we've been waiting for 5, 6 years for something good to happen in this case, and but then Brenda and Steven, it's going on 16 years. Maybe it's this fourth film thing is freezing my computer. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, yeah. I think we're all pretty used to um unfortunately, we're all pretty used to negative things happening in this case. More than my main job is more about helping new businesses. I'm not about to start client. Like, oh, that's cool. So you must have a degree or you must be very good in business stuff. A chef that knows business. That's cool. Ah, shoot. I'm a caregiver that advocates. I sold a painting the other day for Brendan. I thought that was pretty cool. Oh, okay. So you're kind of like that one dude from that TV show. Um, the guy that goes into those bars and then like redoes the bars. That's pretty cool. Oh, Gordon Ramsay, that's not the one I was thinking of, but he does the same thing. There's this guy, and he, Bar Rescue, I think what the show's called. I think I'm going to call it a night with this video thing. Coworker is texting me. My back. Oh, I love bowling. When I was actually in the bowling team in high school. My senior year, girls bowling team. It's about the nerdiest thing I think I could have done back then, next to band camp, next to being in the band. I was doing that too. Well, now I'm still alive. I'm probably gonna get off here in a little bit, but like, does anybody have any questions or any Brendan questions that I could answer for everybody? Took a bowling class in college, need extra credit. Yeah, this was you can go bowling, Marion. Yeah, no, I was bowling on the I got an award for it. I actually got 2 awards for it. I got one because I was a senior and I was the only senior in the bowling. And then I got another award for most improved bowler because originally when I joined it to be with a friend who wanted, but she bailed. She bailed. She had me join because she didn't want to be alone. Like she would have been the only senior, right? So then I was like, sure, I'll do the friend thing and I'll join too. And then she freaking bailed. So then I was the only senior, and I was taught, once you start something, you can't just quit. You got to finish it. So I had to bowl that season. But yeah, no, so when I joined it, I told him straight up, I suck at bowling, but I'll be here. And I actually did pretty good. So I got the most improved bowler, and then yeah, since I was the only senior, I got like I still have the clock. I actually still have both of them, but like the clock is like still a working clock. It's like a clock, and then it has my name on it and senior. That I was a senior in the year of that I was supposed to be graduating or whatever. Yeah. Now that's just something my parents, my dad especially. Thank you, Cheese God. I hope so too. That's why we're all here. And Marion, I'm not sure how aware he is. I haven't received word from him since Saturday or Sunday, I believe I got an email from him. So I don't know how aware he is of all this stuff. I'm pretty sure, let me see, tomorrow's Wednesday. I think you should be calling his dad. So he'll probably be aware Wednesday of what could be happening. I don't know how aware he is of it. And his lawyers do, every time something happens in Stephen's case, his lawyers do generally inform Brendan as soon as they can and kind of give him like a rundown of like here's what this means and what it can mean for you, sort of thing. So I'm sure if something does positive happen for Steven, his lawyers will help inform him and help him know what it means for him. But last I heard, he's doing pretty good considering the news of his grandma. Hanging in there. He was really excited about seeing his dad again. He saw him. I think they had a visit again last Sunday, so that's awesome too. Yeah, his lawyers are all right. They're good people. But yeah, so I know he's been really excited about that kind of stuff, like at the visits with his parents now, and which is good timing, honestly. I even told this to Barb. I think he handled the death of his grandma so well is because he was able to see his parents. That helps a lot. And then plus also us supporters sending him letters and keeping his spirits up, that really helps a lot too. So that's why we all got to keep at it. Yeah. Well, I've been on for almost 2 hours now. It's about 1 a.m. for me. I need to go do, I need to actually use the bathroom and then go check on my coworker. But yeah, I hope I entertained everybody as well as I could throughout the night and through some of the day for y'all. Hopefully somebody else will go live. Maybe Paul Capaldi will. Or I told Linda she should. I told her she absolutely should. So maybe she will. I'll get her really jumping on that. Fen, you should go live too. You should do something too. A lot of people were saying that they were watching your video on the 2019 or 2017. I'm bad with dates, but the one where you and Tracy Strenzy and Travis did a live, and you were describing or talking about breaking it down, everything that one motion was. You should do that again with this one. So just saying, I think that'd be cool. I think more people go live about this, better, and more people talk about it, better. So there you go. That's what it is. Except I don't know about drunken. The breakdown of the repeal, but you should definitely do another one for it. But yeah, I told Linda she should do one, and I'm sure Paul will definitely, and Billy. Well, it'll be a race to see who does it first. I think technically, okay, so technically, Stacy went live first, and then I went live, but as far as like who goes live first with the actual documents, we should all take a bet. You think Tracy will go live first, or do you think it'll be Millbilly, or do you think it'll be Paul? We should take a bet and write these things down. I think it's gonna be, who do we think is gonna go live first with this? You think so? I think I'm gonna say Millbilly's gonna go live first, and then what time will it be for Paul when it comes out? Do you know? 'Cause I think time's gonna have a lot to do with it too. But I'm sure Paul's gonna be planning on being awake during that time. That's true. Tracy will take her time reading it. She's very versed in that stuff. Oh, that's not too bad. That's right. Only 2:30 p.m. So I'm gonna say Millbilly, and then I'm gonna say Paul, I told Linda she needed to go live, but I think Linda would go live later in the day. And then definitely Tracy. And then I think that's about it for people who would go live with the new document. Yeah, Millbilly or Paul. I think it'll be a race between the two. I think it's going to be Millbilly first. And then me and Nosy have a bet on who's gonna post the new document first. And I think it's gonna be Stephen Avery Project's gonna post it first. I have that feeling because they're usually pretty fast with posting new documents like that. But foul play. I think it's gonna be Millbilly, foul play, and then Paul. I'm gonna say that Millbilly, foul play, and then Paul. Because I know Tracy's fast too. Yeah, she's really fast, but I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Like that's we're taking bets here, but like that's what at Getting Docs is. She must have the same kind of research. For some strange reason, Jax West is like really fast with getting those documents, and like I think I remember someone telling me that she had a direct email to somebody who works in the office who was able to get that stuff for her really quickly. But I think Tracy would probably too, because you're right, Tracy is pretty fast with getting those stuff out, but she does take her time and read the document and understand it first, and then she goes live and explains it. Yeah, that's true. Location matters too. But I think Jax lives in Illinois. But we'll see what happens, I guess. But yeah, no, I put $1 on it that Stephen Avery Project was going to come out with it first. And then Nosy said that can't watch them all live though. Yeah, no, I won't be able to. My phone's going to explode tomorrow. Watch, just wait and see. It's going to explode with notifications, like one video after another. So I'll have to like pay attention to the time of when everyone went live. But yeah. Yeah, but me and Nosy have a little bet going on. I bet $1 that's going to be Stephen Avery Project going to post it first, and then I guess whoever posts it first that isn't Stephen Avery Project, she'll get the $1. Yeah, it won't be me. Like I said, we're mostly a Brendan thing, so like I wouldn't mind going live, but I don't have any idea what I'd be talking about unless it was a Brendan related thing. And then I'd kind of really have to learn it. But we'll see what happens. There's this new channel too, New Scott. He's kind of interesting to check out. I know he's going to go live tomorrow too, probably as soon as he gets his information. But he doesn't seem like he's very like what's the word I'm looking for? He's not like a Tracy Strenzi of it. He's more of a reporter. You know what I mean? So yeah. Well, anywho, I'm gonna get off. And it was great chit-chatting with everybody, and great to meet Cheese God. And yeah, I hope everyone has a good night. And I'll be seeing you all tomorrow. And I have my list down, so maybe I'll post it in Brendan Talks. In the group Brendan Talks, the winning results. So, all right. Good night, everybody.